Okay, welcome to TDU everyone. I'm Tom Davis. Over this video segment, we're going to go over the setup, testing, saving, and troubleshooting information that's received on the tester. So basically this tester's probably top of the line out there right now. It'll test up to 40 gigabyte Ethernet. Normally right now we just test Cat 5e, Cat 6, and Cat 6a. So we're going to go up the basic setup right now on the tester. So what we're going to do, when you first turn the tester on, you want to let it set for about 5 minutes and let it acclimate itself to the room temperatures. You want to be able to test between 50 degrees, no more than like 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So once you turn the tester on and it's set, so first thing you want to do, you want to go into the project right here. Okay, so then you want to name your project. Once you've done that, okay, so you go change project. So you'll see this screen right here. Okay, so you go new project. You'll see this and it says enter. It says enter the name of the project. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to type in training. Okay, and you always want to make sure you have the job number. It's usually a 5-digit number. We're just going to make up one right now. Okay, so that's done. So right here under project we have, it says training 7777. Okay, so next thing you want to do is go to the operator. So if your name is not on this list right here, you can add it. Okay, so you can go new operator and then you just enter your name right here. So once you do that, you just push done and it goes back and it adds that. So right now we're gonna go, my name's on here already, so we'll put there T Davis. Okay, so the next thing you wanna do on the tester, you wanna go in to the cable type. Okay, on this screen right here. So you just push on cable type. Now, I recommend that you go into the manufacturer and add the cable manufacturer number on that. If it's a generic cable and it's not listed in the tester, you can just put Cat 6 or Cat 6a depending on what you're testing. Okay, so right here, you just go, this little button here, go more, okay, and then go into cable manufacturers. So it gives a whole list of all the different cabling manufacturers. Now we're using a CommScope Uniprise cable here, so we go CommScope Uniprise, and then you can go on the box or the cable itself, and this is a CS34P. So right here, it shows CS34P. Okay, you put that in. And what that does, it changes the MVP on that, which is the nominal velocity of propagation. So that's set at 74.9. Okay, so that way it gives it an accurate measurement when it's tested. So then you go and do the test limit right here. And now if you're doing a permanent, if you're testing from patch panel to jack, normally you're going to test a permanent link test. Okay, so this is category 6, permanent link. So you just enter that. Okay. Next down there is the store plot data. Always have the store plot data on. We always need that on our records. Okay, and then of course your outlet configuration on there. Normally you're gonna have it 568B, which is already on that. So we'll pick B. And then you selected, okay? So now we're all set up, okay? So right here, then you go save, okay? You go save and then back home, and then just go back and verify and make sure all your setup's correct, okay, before you want to set the reference. Once you've done that and everything's correct, oh, another thing I missed, if you can pre-put the label starting name and it'll just automatically advance to the next number. And at a bare minimum, you always want to put the closet number and then dash and then the panel number and then the port number on your test results. We have a lot of problems with the test results not matching the as-built prints, or did it shut up? Oh. So always make sure that everything matches between your as-built, your prints, your and your test results. Okay, so once you've done that, done. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and set up the reference on it. Okay, so you just go into the tools right here. Okay, and then you set the reference. Now, you always grab the permanent link adapter and put it in the main. Right there, you'll hear it click. And then you use a channel adapter on the remote. Okay, clicked in, you'll hear it bleep. And then you just connect those two together. And then you'll hear that also. So once you've done that, where it says set reference, you just push set reference, and then it'll show on the screen that it's connected, and then you just push test. Oh, I think that came out. Yeah, it did. Okay. Okay, and then test. So it'll run through, and then it'll set the reference for permanent link testing. Okay, so that's good. Once that's done, you just push done, and then you're set and you're ready to test. Okay, so once you've done that, then of course if you're testing from panel to jack, you need the permanent link adapter on the remote side. Okay, so we're ready to test now. So I've made up a box of cable here, and I did a really poor termination on one of these jacks just so it'll fail. So hopefully it will fail. So you just plug into one end, and then the other, you should hear a noise. Okay, so it's connected. So once you've gone to the home screen, simply just push the test button, and it runs a test in about 8 seconds. Could be 16 seconds if it's generating diagnostics. So this is generating diagnostics, so it's gonna fail. Okay, so what come up, the line map's all good. Everything was, but the performance is bad. So it's a marginal pass, which that's showing a marginal pass, which that's unacceptable. So we need to fix that, okay? So what you can do here, you go into the performance of it. Right here on the near end crosstalk, it's showing an asterisk orange, okay? So we want to find out why. So we just go into that, and it'll give you the readout on it. It'll even say up here, it's failing at the main end. So that means this side is bad, okay? You can even, if you go back, let's see. So if you're doing it and you're saving, like you can go to the fault info and it'll tell you right there, okay? It'll tell you right there, check the connector, and that's on this end. Pretty simple, right? Okay, you can even go into even more details. If you go into the HDTR or the HDTX analyzer, it'll even give you a graphic output and show you which pairs it's failing on. That's kind of a whole nother class to really get into that, but you can kind of see the color, see how it's going out of the margin right there. You can tell where it's failing. But in most cases, if you're failing near end crosstalk or near end crosstalk, a lot of most of the time it's just a termination, okay? Sometimes if the cable's kinked or twisted or over pulled, you will get some other things. It'll even tell you if there's water in the cable, if it's been flooded. So once you've done that, we're gonna test that one more time. I'm gonna try to twist this a little bit, see if it passes. I don't know if that's true, but so we'll test. Okay, we're not gonna save that result, so it's testing again. See, it passed that time. Just because I twisted the cable a little bit at this end and brought the pairs together, they're not split up.